slouch, right?
Yeah, exactly.
These players are so strong. And I want to point out, oh, there's Yeast 4. Okay, Yeast 4, international player coming from not America, right? Was 64th on the Lumi rank last year. So we're going to see how this ends up working out. Yeast, amazing, amazing player. Has wins on Samba, MK Leo, Peanut Syrup, anyone you can think of, right?
Right.
He's got to win on him. So Yeast is going to make this happen. Apple, on the other hand, I'm not super sure his experience with Brawler. This is not the most common character.
Yeah, I don't know very many Brawlers here in the Midwest. I know Apple Reviewer was at Afterburner, but I don't remember where Apple Reviewer is from, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
I believe
all
he's
that to
actually
say,
here.
all
I
that
could
to
be wrong.
say,
I think he's here today.
is he?
I believe so.
Hey.
I think we have 3 Brawlers, that in Oceanine, Apple Reviewer, and Yeast 4.
Oh.
So, I mean, Brawlers are coming out, and Brawlers are taking stocks.
And there's that Thrupper. There's
there's
that
the
Thrupper.
Thrupper.
Yeah, exactly what we were, what we expect from Brawler, right? To
Yeah.
take stocks really early
Whoa.
with the Thrupper, but catching Yeast running a little too, feeling a little too confident in himself,
Yeah.
and just immediately popping the C4 to catch that run in.
Yep.
Really good stuff coming out from Apple there. I love the nade play and placements of these C4s and whatnot, but Yeast does not seem to care about that in the slightest. We're gonna go high, right? But we're able to catch that with a back air. Really good stuff coming out from Yeast there, and that double jump is gonna get caught by the C4. Apple.
Man.
Going for the set play, doing a good job with it as well.
Yes. I want to point out here, to my knowledge, the head-to-head on these players, they've never played before, obviously, but I want to point out the experience against Beach Brawler, not the most if I look it up on Supernova, right? So, or Super Major, rather. But this Beach Brawler is a different beast.
Ooh.
Trying to confirm off of side B, knew the grenade was there, going to catch the explosion with another Thrupper. Like,
Me Brawler players just be inventing kill confirms. like genuinely, they just be inventing kill confirms.
Yeah, they are having their way with the game right now, and unfortunately, right, one of the pieces of tech that Apple has is that C4. So he's gonna put that down, control his space the best he can. Brawler, I believe, actually rocking the neutral B that is the flurry punch, something flash, if I'm not mistaken.
The Mach Punch,
yes, Mach Punch rather. So maybe we can see a Fortnite flash come out from Yeast, right? But not. So what I'm seeing here, what I'm trying to get at here is there's no shot put. We are not going to see a shot put being able to control the recovery.
That's fine because
are you kidding me?
Dead here. Yeah, I was gonna say, you say all of that like, oh, there's no shot put. Maybe we'll find a little bit. No, but the second Apple got popped up onto that platform, I was like, Apple's dead. So like, I don't know what we're talking about. Apple's just dead here.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is a conscious decision from Beast 4, but knowing Yeast, it could very well be. He's chosen Mach Punch specifically for the situations where he gets a grab on Apple, down throws, knows he has a nade in his hand, uses Mach Punch to try and make the grenade explode, and then confirms off of it with an up B.
Yeah,
so specific knowledge on this matchup is insane.
This is what I'm talking about. Like they just be inventing kill confirms into Thrupper.
Like
just straight up inventing them.
More kill confirms off of the nades. They're coming up with more ways. Are you gonna die to Thrupper here? Not quite. Win for that flashing Mach Punch.
That flashing Mach Punch will also take your stocks absurdly early.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And even if he had the nade in his hand, like we talked about before, it could just explode, and then you could confirm off of that in the Mach Punch, or off of that in the Thrupper, rather. So, I mean, it's so strong. Yeast is showing such dominance and knowledge of the game, and of this matchup specifically. So, I mean, it's just so good. Yeast here got Apple on the ropes off the ledge here, finding that back air, not quite going to kill just yet. Snake, not any slouch when it comes to recovery, sending the Cypher, trying to catch Yeast off guard here. So we're going to see how can Yeast try and attempt to take the stock, throwing out these Thruppers over and over and over again, hoping that one of them is able to connect and secure this kill. But Apple,
that took the stock. I mean, that is 142% on Apple, right?
Yeah,
so that's
the rage
crazy rage. So we're able to find a little bit of something, but there we go, able to find a stock of our own. Good stuff coming out from Yeast, right? And that's like the main thing, right? Is that you can take the stock, you can lose your stock as early as possible, right? As long as Yeast is the first one to take the last stock, nothing matters.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's all about literally last stock. Even though the situation is looking pretty dire for Yeast, about 50% difference between the two, I'll be honest, this is dead even. In my eyes, this is a dead even game right now. Yeast can blow you up at any given moment, still dead even.
Yeah,
Yeast has so much strength of knowledge of this, he can make anything happen, but Apple getting a little bit extra credit on this stock here. Oh, just raw on a Thrupper. Why not? Right?
Yeah, there's Yeast just kind of holding shield to the right, knowing that nade was in hand, just kind of waiting for it to explode so it can confirm into Thrupper for himself, right? We're able to find a little bit of something. Can we find another confirm, though, right? Because, like, obviously me Brawler can find a kill confirm off of a sneeze.
Clearly.
But that doesn't matter if Apple is content to just sit back and play set play.
Yes.
Right? We're able to ooh, I like dropping nade there, rolling away, right? Yeast has been trying to swing aggressively on you, right? So we're going to drop the nade in our place to keep him stuck there and confirm into a nair and find a little bit of something. And you see Apple getting real ready for it. He's feeling a certain way, but there's that flashing Mach Punch, able to secure stock for Yeast. Really good stuff from him.
Yeah, and I mean, the crowd erupted, and at the same time, Apple takes the stock against Yeast. And I missed what happened, but
that was the other stream. I just watched
Ice Knight versus CJ Frozen.
Yeah, just to pop in real quick. I just watched Ice Knight kill CJ Frozen with Hydro Pump off the top while he was recovering with Cypher. He was going high with Cypher, and Ice Knight just like pushed him just high enough into the blast zone.
Right? I mean, yeah, it can happen. I want to point out, the cam pans over to Ice Knight. They're both deadpan. CJ Frozen kind of like slow head turns, gives him the side eye, gives him this look, and the crowd is laughing.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen to you.
Going back to PS2, like you said, we love PS2 here. So we're going to be going back.
Yeah, so Apple able to take that game #1, and I think this is one of those sets where we're gonna play the whole set on PS2, right?
Yeah, probably.
This stage is so good for both characters, right? We're able to get so many confirms and control so much with C4, right? But I mean, on the other end with Yeast, right? There is so much potential with a platform and Thrupper and Nair. There is so much potential there.
All any Brawler player needs, they don't need a house, they don't need food, they don't need water. All they need is a platform and up air.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's really what they need. And to be honest, even though last game was super dominant from Apple, Apple actually was able to take the stock at 0%. He was able to, like, he had 0%, he was able to take the last stock there, a whole stock up. Honestly, Yeast could have killed him, right?
Exactly.
Anything can happen. Yeast is so explosive, but Apple, like you said, able to be content just playing set play, throw the explosions across the screen. Yeast trying his absolute best to catch as many grades as he can and throw them back because, like I said, there's no shot put here. Can't stop that recovery until he gets back to stage. We're going to see Thrupper trying to come out and catch it, but unfortunately, not able to find the confirm off of Apple. Yeast finding the Nair and then finding his own Thrupper. Yeah,
able to find a Thrupper out of the corner there to stop Apple from recovering super high, right? Good stuff coming out from Yeast. Able to find something, but I mean, that's still 54% that you got to make up, right?
Yeah.
And against Apple, who is so content to drop these C4s and immediately immediately like pop them, and what an awkward situation to be in. You've got a nade on either side of you, forcing Yeast to scramble and get scared to eventually set up for that up tilt. Really good stuff coming out from Apple there, and that is a full stock deficit.
Yeah. I thought, the two players were up there. We saw a little bit of a DBZ moment. I thought Apple was just going to, or Yeast was just going to rip the Thrupper, right? Why not?
Yeah, you're dead here, by the way.
I'm sorry. Like, you're just dead. I
just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeast is going to find these kills, and I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
He was at 54 before the hit, by the way. Like, that move is powerful.
Man, I mean, one of the things that you don't see a lot that I was told by my good friend Richard, my amazing coach, I love that guy. Yeah. He talks a lot about if me Brawler up Thruppers you can SDI straight down. Yes, exactly. And so there's a lot of characters that maybe like Mario up B. Wow.
That was
well played. This is going to be a really good win for Apple if he's able to secure this here.
Yeah, if he's able to secure this, he's up 2-1. He's doing such a good job right here, able to secure it and really make really what's happening is he's making Yeast very nervous. He's making Yeast scared to press a button, which is something that you truly need when you're playing as Snake, right? You want that fear factor. You want people to be afraid, too afraid of what you're doing up front that they're not seeing that you're shuffling the deck behind their right in front of their eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm scared of me Brawler too, but to be honest, I'm a little bit more scared of Snake. There are so many ways he can put these mixes on you. He has all these explosions. As described by a good friend of mine, it's almost like you hit Snake and he explodes in a puff of smoke and he's somewhere else and hitting you. And suddenly you're in this advantage now. And all these Snake players, are you gonna die from this?
Okay. I thought Flashing Mach Punch would have killed there.
Yeah.
That was a little scary. Genuinely, the second me Brawler gets a grab on a platform, I'm in my head. I'm like, you're dead. Oh, he is dead.
So actually,
he is dead.
We were kind of right. He is dead.
Right. Yeah. Really good stuff coming out from Yeast there, able to secure that stock off of that nade explosion, right? Able to find that Thrupper, inventing new confirms from our
Surely not!
Oh my god!
I can't believe it! Yeast is able to find these kill confirms out of literally anything. Yeast can say, yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. And it was apparently, like, like side B into, they exploded the nade into catch the absolute lowest hit of Thrupper, and somehow you're dead.
Yeah, and right now, Apple is just Yeast is moving too fast for Apple to actually get his footing, and even for me a little bit. I'm still 2 stocks ago. I'm still 2 stocks
right
ago.
now. And honestly, you're at 82. Down throw Thrupper, you're dead. I'm sorry.
So Apple needs to play very, very well here. And there's that up tilt and the into another Thrupper. We've got another game 5 on our hands. Yeast says, I'm not going down without a fight. You have to earn this entire set here. I'm not giving you these free, I got scared, and you're able to find a confirm on it.
And I want to point out that something that's really interesting. Apple, every single game without fail, Yeast is able to find a ridiculous hill confirm, killing Apple at like 30, right? But Apple, he still won 2 games. We are at a game 5 somehow. Apple is keeping his cool, making sure he's available in all situations, in all facets of his brain, keeping this thing tough.
Yo, we're 10 seconds into the game, and Yeast is already at 73%. I just watched as Apple just threw a C4 on the platform, ran away, and immediately detonating it, knowing that Yeast was going to run in recklessly.
Yeast absolutely hungry for more off of that 3-stock. Wow! Track down up tilt?
Oh, and not just the up tilt taking the stop, for that little icing on the cake, right? Yeast picking up that nade and that being the thing that actually killed him. What a way to open up this game. Apple is in Yeast's head already. He's just waiting for everything. We're able to find an up tilt, but I love popping nade there, right? That frame 1 option to get out of jail, right? I'm not letting you get an easy Thrupper. We're able to find a little bit of something, dropping another nade on ourselves to avoid getting out of Thrupper range yet again. I love the B reverse to avoid just another Thrupper. Apple's playing so well against that up B.
Yeah, Apple has such good knowledge of Yeast really, really wants these hits. Apple says he has a notebook. He is saying, oh my goodness, you want to press this button? I know you do. So I'm going to try my best to get out of here. And that's most likely going to take the stock. Absolutely no questions asked.
Yeah, no, that's going to take the stock 9 times out of 10 in that situation, right? We're going to take the stock there. But right now, we're really scared because we're at 95% against Snake, right? A C4 is going to take your stock, right? A missed tech chase is going to take your stock, right? So you have to play it very, very carefully. You cannot play it scared, though. You have to be very calm and collected. There's that up, that down throw into a quick forward air, able to attack on a quick 53%, and that's a dead Apple. And I want to, even Apple's surprised.
Okay,
able to
last
find
stock,
it.
game 5 situation here.
Okay.
The crowd is getting excited here. I want to point out, Snake up B in one of those situations where you need a strong hit to break it. So if Snake's in the Cypher, the first couple of hits of Thrupper will not break it, but the last one certainly will.
And that's the hit that you want, right? That final launcher hit is really what you need here. It's not the damage that's so scary. It's the knockback, and we're able to attack on a quick nearly 50%, 63 now coming on Yeast. Apple is going to continue to play in Yeast's face, right? Sit there and be like, I'm playing in your face. I'm making you scared. 100%. I'm making you second guess everything that you can possibly go for here. We're tossing out the nades and setting up C4s, and Apple is so content to sit under this PS2 platform and dare Yeast to come into his house here.
And Apple could kill Yeast off of almost literally anything here. A back here will probably take the stock. A C4, a turnaround up tilt, absolutely will take the stock. Apple taking down a top 100 Lumi ranked player from last year.
And